today we will be working on my carbon fiber hood. I really look forward to it because it's a part of making my Evo have a carbon front clip. And it's just like, I got this hood for $200 on the marketplace. I'm gonna set you guys down just so I can stand in front of it. We're basically gonna assess what we gotta do with the hood, what I wanna do with the hood. All right, so this is the hood. This is the underneath side of it. Pretty sure this is where most of the work is gonna come in. So over here you have these metal grates. I'm going to take them off. They're just held in by these little metal tabs. Over here we have the spray nozzle holes. I want to get rid of those and just fill in the holes. And then this whole underneath side, I want to sand it down and even it out so it has a smooth appearance. I'm going to get rid of these mounting holes. They just look rusty and I don't plan to mount anything on them. For the front, just a carbon fiber front. It's yellowing and clear coat is coming off over here. I'm just gonna sand this down. All right, so I just started removing the mounting brackets, the rivets. So it's the next day and the holes are filled. I ended up using just fiber epoxy. So I started sanding down the hood. I figured that the yellowing of the clear coat was gonna come out. However, it is the gel coat that is yellowing, so I decided to just sand the whole thing down to the carbon, and then I'm just gonna reapply a sheet of carbon fiber and coat it with some gel coat or epoxy. And honestly, I think that's gonna be the best result. It's gonna take a little bit more work, but I think it's gonna be worth it. So I'm just gonna start sanding it down with the machine, and I'll sit you guys down so you can take a look. And all right, so I laid down the carbon fiber sheet over the vents, and this side came out okay. There's I had a mishap here, and then over here the weave got disrupted a little bit. You know, that's fine. I mean, it's not gonna affect much visually. The weave is straight for the most part, and it looks all right. But this side, I think this side came out amazing. The weave is straight all the way around, except maybe a little bit over here. And then there is no disruptions in the weave itself. So basically what I did wrong with this one, I just didn't do on this one. And this one was the first one I laid down, and this was the second one, so it naturally came out a little better. I could have positioned this a little bit lower, so I had more room to work with on the edge over here. But that's fine, that's okay. So next step is to just to just, what do you call it? Fill it up with epoxy. Olive. Camera shot. Anyways, I got these skinned, the vents. I got them skinned. And this is right before sanding, so they don't look great because of all the ridges and it's not smooth. So I'm gonna smooth this out, and it's gonna look great. But basically for this, and I couldn't record it because I was just like focusing on this so much. I put about 3 layers first. First layer was kind of, it just absorbed into the weave. Then I let that sit. I put 2 more layers on, let it rest or dry overnight. And then I came back, sanded it down with 80 grit, kind of just to knock off the high spots for the most part. And then I put on 3 more layers. So now what this should give me is a good surface to just like sand down and go at it, and I shouldn't have to put any more epoxy layers on. I might have to do 1, maybe 2 at most, but that's about it. And then this side, get ready for color matched paint, and then this is gonna just get clear coated. After recording that last clip, I just decided that, hey, I'm gonna mask off these carbon fiber vents and just prime the whole hood and throw it up on Marketplace. Try to net a decent profit, at least get my money back for the materials and the initial investment, which I did. And a guy locally to me picked it up, bought it the same day. He said he was gonna wrap it so he doesn't care. And he left the vents bare, so it has the carbon fiber look. And you can see some of his pictures of his car in the video. I think the car looks great, the hood looks great. It was a win-win situation for everybody involved. So basically the yellowing in the gel coat kind of ruined it. It was never gonna get to the standard that I set for myself for my cars. And I decided to move on. And sometimes you just gotta do that. So I just want to say thank you for people that watched the whole video. Maybe you learned something. If you learned anything, it's that once the gel coat is yellowed, it's over. Just either paint the whole thing or just get rid of it. It's possible, but it's very, very difficult to restore it's very hard to restore the hood to its original, the way it looked when you bought it. But it's possible. It definitely is. It just requires a lot of patience and being extremely careful so you don't sand through the carbon fiber weave. But yeah, just thanks for checking this out, and definitely subscribe and like for more videos.